Hello, hello, hello. Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Daily. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe now. Check the like button, leave a comment, and smash the notification bell. So what are we doing today? Well, we did a few things. Hello, Simon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We did this morning. Alright, we're back. I'm back. Come on, stream, data. There we go. I'm back. Stone Sealed, 07. Hey, I'm on the Sagway, Stone Sealed. I'm scanning shit on the Sagway, going up the colonization path. Kinda. I want to see. They said that there's Fonticula here. I want to see what kind of Fonticula. Oh. Okay, we don't want this one. Okay. So, hey, Kicks. What's up, buddy? You're up. Thank God. Hello. Is that think about this, Simon. Is that a logical question? You're at 200 million. How many days you've been working at that? Okay, so how about do it till the last second? Like when there's only, like when there's 5 seconds left, you should still be able to put another 20-30 million in there. Just milk it for everything it's got, because you're getting 10 times the value of titanium, and you can buy that at a station anywhere nearby. So it's like the perfect cash grab. So yes, you should keep on going. Keep on going. And I said to you yesterday, keep on going until your fingers bleed. Okay? And don't forget, the higher you go, you're going to get a big reward at the end. How does it get cheaper? It's the same price.
I'm not figuring that out.
No, it's the same price. I don't know how it gets cheaper. I don't know what you mean. All right. I have Kicks as my co-host
he's
today.
only hauling titanium.
I have Kicks here as my co-host today, and I am scanning for Stratus Tectonicus and others that can generate high value cash, and going up the proverbial Sagway and trying to see where I'm going to start scanning at about 1,000 light years to see if I can find hubs, or maybe some people who already colonized close by. So those areas, I'm going to list them and then probably publish them, so this way people, when they're traveling, they can stop at those places. Maybe you take your fleet carrier and you didn't take any fuel with you, and so now basically you're stuck. Oh, but wait, there's an outpost. Let me go there. It's on Draxter's list. I'm gonna go there and fuel up. So I call this Project 42. It was Kix' original idea. I think it's a great idea. I'm still trying to perfect quick colonization, but it's just I don't have the formula yet. Just doesn't exist yet. Anyway, here I am, scanning this planet. It only has 2. It says it has 2 things on it. Yep, only 2 things on it. Yep. That doesn't make sense, Simon. How does it get cheaper? Is that possible? The price is set, right, Sticks?
Surface scanned by
It's set in stone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still 10x.
Yeah, it's 10x.
Surface scan complete.
Stratum. 100 investment after some towers. The first 3 trips I made 60 million each with 100,000 K investment, but after some tours it was only 12 million pay, and the materials cost more and more, from 100 to 5 million. Huh? Did you increase your ship size, or how'd you go from 100? 100 means you bought about 25 tons. 100,000, because it's going for 4,500 a ton. So you bought what? You bought 25 tons with 100,000. Did you change ships?
Orbital flight engaged.
Because 5 million is about the right size of a bigger. It's a bigger ship.
Did you buy it from a different station?
Yeah, did you buy it from a different station? Yeah, there's no way you spend 100,000 on 272 tons. Okay, because titanium is going for about 44. Let's say 4,500. So times 272 tons is 1.2 million. Are you buying it from fleet carriers or stations? There's no way, dude. There's just no way. The galactic average is 4,400, 4,500. You telling me you paid 300 and, what is it, 389 per ton? Okay, I can't discuss. I need to do my stream here. I don't know what you're doing there, dude. So
Don't buy from fleet carriers.
yeah, don't buy from fleet carriers. So if you're buying from fleet carriers, that means that's why the price has gone up. And there's no way you spend 100,000 on titanium. Okay, 100,000 means you only can buy 25 tons. Yeah, that means you pay 389 credits for a ton of titanium. That's impossible. Okay, so you have your numbers all mixed up, for sure. For sure. Okay. At best, you spend 1.2 million on 272 tons. Okay. And if you bought it for more, you bought it from a fleet carrier. There's no way, dude. No way. Sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. There's just no way. It doesn't exist. So, nowhere in the galaxy is selling it for 10% of the actual galactic costs. unless you bought it from a fleet carrier. Hello, Secure Tom. Yeah, I know. Or maybe he didn't buy titanium. He bought titanium, or the titanium, or whatever. It's the next thing down.
Panel.
Because titanium doesn't cost 389 credits.
It's like 4,000 something.
Yeah, it's 4,450, something like that. That's the galactic average.
Back in the olden days of colonization, I did have a station where I was buying CMMs for 300%. Glad I filled the carrier. I made a crap ton of money with that carrier.
Yeah. Anyway. Tectonicus.
But yeah, that was fixed after that.
All right, let's keep going. So I actually did an Anara, not an Anara, a Spanch thing, and basically scan the exo. What is it called? Expressway to Exo Mastery. That's right. And basically, I got all locations on the way. Jasper 07, man. 07 Jasper 07.
Frameshift drive charging.
So
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Christopher Station. Is it 389 credits? Because Simon says it's 389 credits. Okay. Okay, so the lowest is 3920. So that's 3920 times 272 tons is 1,066,000. That's the lowest one. Okay, so let's keep going. We got this one done, and we're gonna do next one is QOA B300 sector, planet 85. So what we're gonna talk about today? Let's talk about the thing that I was so dead right about. I was so dead right. Months and months ago, when they came out the Dodec, and there was going to be only for pay, Meccan started a coalition, and they went other crazy about boycotting, okay? And I wrote to Meccan, and I wrote in the forums, and I actually made a video about it, and I said the first people that are going to be the first ones to leave and stop playing the game will be the ones that do shit like that, okay? And lo and behold, Meccan is streaming Kerbal Space. Why? Because a couple of days ago he came up on a video and said things are boring around here in Elite Dangerous. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on in Elite Dangerous. So things are boring. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to go to Kerbal Space. That's what happened. There's nothing going on in Elite Dangerous. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. Take the biggest initiative in the history of this game. the mercs of Mikan are building a fucking super highway all the way to Sajay. Goddamn, that's something going on there. I don't see him contributing to it, even though he will use it one day for sure. Okay, I don't know. There's wars going on every day. There's bounty hunting. There's all sorts of stuff. Power play, and there's still Thargoids to fight. There's Thargoids combat zones in California, but there's nothing going on. Nothing. So basically, right now he's doing Kerbal Space, and I said he will be the first person to leave. I said that, to not play the game anymore. Okay, and I was dead right. Yeah, I can't take a break. I actually doing more. You see, if you do colonization every day, Secure Tom, you get bored. So sometimes you need to do, just leave it there in the system, untouched, and then do something else, like do ground combat, do space combat, do some engineering, build a ship. You know, I made a list today of the things I want to do, and I still want to. Do some merit mining. Okay, I'm gonna do some material farming also. Might make some videos out of that. So basically there's tons of things to do. You don't have to do the colonization every day, but you should take a break from it sometimes. I actually don't like to take a break from colonization. It feels like I'm not doing anything. Yeah, true. Megan is bored since the Tharg event's finished. Well, you know what? There's other things to do. Thargoids is not the only thing to do in this game. And if that's the only thing you like to do is Thargoids, okay, then don't spoil the game for the rest of us who like the stuff that FDF is doing. Personally, I like the Dodec being 50,000, right? Okay, I like it. I like it. I want it to be that all the time. Okay? But
System scan complete.
whatever. You know, first one to leave. I was 100% sure. 100% sure. Because I've seen in other games. Oh, it's boring around here. There's nothing to do. This is boring. Okay? It's boring. Well, I got a list of activities. So how is it boring? If I only do one thing, like one of them is Thargoids, right? I wrote it down as Thargoids. Right? First, I want to build a couple of transport Panther Clipper. That's one. Overhaul all my Panther Clippers, make sure they're up because I'm doing colonization, right? Do another 100 levels for power play, right? Do that. Go to take Dragonborn the 42nd light years of the Sagway and check out the area for hubs, right? Build out the other hub that I have where it's next to the Nova Aquila 3. Finish the Golden Spike network update. Update a bunch. I put like a million things here. That also includes doing like combat, ground combat, doing space combat, going out to do Thargoids. So it's like if you only think of one thing, if you only like one thing, and this is the only thing you like in this game is Thargoids. Okay, and then they cut the Thargoids. Well, that sucks for you. You gotta find something else to do. If you then don't badmouth the game. Don't make videos that say the game sucks. Move on to something else. And thank you for going to Kerbal Space. You know, thank you very much. Go away. Don't come back. Thank you. That's basically what I'm thinking.
Surface scan
Right? If you're bored with this game, don't come back.
complete.
Don't come back. Period. Just stay away. And then he's gonna do operations, and of course he's gonna hate it. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my God, it's so horrible. It's not Thargoid fighting. That's what he's gonna say. There's no Thargoids in this game. That's what he's gonna say. Well, you killed them. You took out the Spire site. We had Thargoids. You killed them. You remember that, Mekin? We had Thargoids. We had the Spire site. It was great. And now we don't have a Spire site.
Yeah, there's nowhere to fight them on ground now, is there?
No, there isn't. So we had a little bit of ground combat at the Spire site, right? So we had them running around and we can shoot them and shit. We had those orthos coming in through gate. I don't know if they still had gates, but I don't know if that area still had gates. But we had some things going on, and now they're not there, right? Okay, question for Mekin, because he was so dead set against building, the dead set against the Dodec being for arcs. Did you build a Dodec yet? Now you can buy it. Did you build one? Or are you being hypocritical? You just don't you're not going to even touch it. So the challenge for you is solo build a Dodec, Mekin. Solo build a Dodec like Secure Time did. Can you hear me in chat? No, I don't know if they can. Let me see. They said they lost me. Audio input capture is working. Can you say something, dude?
Something, dude?
Alright, I got you. Everything's going out. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't have the stream sound on when I'm talking to you here.
I think you are off by a decibel place. I'm too loud or I'm too soft. I can't get any louder. I can't get any louder. Anyway. Oh, okay, good. I think sometimes, it's YouTube, man. YouTube kicks me so many times, I don't know. They don't like me very much. Anyway, so I challenge Mekin. Build a Dodec, dude. You're the one banning the Dodec. Why don't you go build a Dodec? Yeah. Well, I didn't like the boycott shit. Okay? I didn't like it. Basically, you're ruining the game for other people. There are other people with other opinions besides yours. And the ones who do the boycotting and who do the, oh, this is terrible, this is pay to play, they're the ones who leave the game. Like, Yamek doesn't even play. You got more hours than him. What, you got like 10,000 hours? 15,000 hours?
Who, me?
No, Jasper. Jasper has like, the guy started around the Odyssey. He's like, holy shit, he got like 15,000 hours. Yeah, so I got 17,000 hours. Yamek badmouths the game every 2 seconds. He's got 3,000 hours in 10 years. You can do 3,000 hours in a couple months. So those people are the first ones to bail. They don't play the game. They just badmouth the game, and then the reviews take it up, and then nobody buys the game. Right? Yeah, you got 14. I got about 17. Something like that. So, but I said it, and I was dead right. Those who badmouth, those who complain, those who jump up and down, pay to play, are the first ones to leave. And meanwhile, we're still playing the game. We're still playing the game here. We are. We're here. Hello. We're here. And he's playing Kerbal Space. Game for kids. It is? Okay. Good for him. But the thing is there's no need for hostility. That's, you know, it's fine the way it is. Then the board of directors says these people are fucking hostile. We're not going to do anything with the game. You know? Maybe they had high aspirations of making some money with the Dodec. And now they don't. Hello, Ogre B. Hello. I am on Sagway, following the Mercs of Meccan. Today we did some Dukes of Meccan fighting. Kix and I. We did some Dukes of Meccan, man. We defended a resort.
I thought that would have been more fun to fight there. Not really.
No, it was large.
It's
It was
like
too
we're
large.
just running back and forth.
It was too large. That's a great price, Simon. Because at the at that station, Le Mans, it's like 45,000. That's a great price. In my system, it's 4,900, I think. Was it 4,900? Something like that. Like, maybe wondering why I'm getting back and forth into my shit. Go ahead. Sorry.
But it's time versus money. If you can pick it up closer for even 4,000 or 5,000, doesn't matter. In one jump, you're better off doing one jump than doing multiples.
That is correct. So what Kix is saying, the farther away it is, the more time it's going to cost you. Okay, so it's really time related. So it's better to pick up something that's really close, and then it would take very little time to travel to Le Mans than to go farther away and pick up a price that is not. Okay? So saith the wise Kix. Yeah, but I challenge Megan to build a Dodec by himself, not with his team, not with the Axe guys. I challenge him to build by himself, like Secure Tom is doing. I don't think he's got the balls to do it. I don't think he can. Okay. He counts too much on his the Axe Pilots initiative to help him out. I don't think he can build a Dodec by himself. But he's the one who wanted to get it banned, wanted to do this. Now he's not even playing the game. Why not? Why aren't you streaming building the Dodec, Megan? Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go and do more. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. It's good enough. I got a strat and one other thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the screenshot. So 272, he's spending like 1,066,000, whatever. He's gonna make 9 million.
Yeah, you're gonna make 9 million, dude. What are you talking about? But now you started. Now you have 200 million. You said that's great. Keep going. Don't stop. And don't forget, you're gonna get that bonus too when this is over. So what does that look like, by the way?
I don't know. It was. They're keeping it low. Like, I'm pretty impressed. I thought it would have been over.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be over in a couple
In a
of
day or
days.
so.
Yeah, so we got 16,000 contributors. We're at tier 2
Did they
now.
get triple digits?
We're
It was
tier
still
2. Yeah,
double
we're
digits.
27% of the goal, 82 million. So that's a third of the way. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, next location. We're gonna go here.
Yeah. Now we can rush and finish it.
Next location. But I was so dead right, and I don't want to say I'm a wise ass, I know it all or whatever, but I've been around the world a few times, and I've seen people like this. The ones who are always waving their fists and bad mouthing shit are the first ones to dump something first. They're the first ones to leave, right? And the rest of us who are enjoying every part of this game, right, are still here. When Odyssey was a flop and everything went to shit and everybody was bad mouthing. I mean, literally everybody. Everybody's quitting, and there's less than 1,000 people on the server.
Frame shift.
Now there's 6,000. There was 1,000 people on the server. Okay, I was still here playing because there was plenty to do. And I tried Odyssey. Yeah, it was like
Ready to engage.
it was
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
okay. 1 second, please.
Something. What'd you do? I'm lost on that chat here. I gotta catch back up. They built they built a dodec in 15 minutes. No way. That must have been a bunch of them. How long? Don't. How long did that take them guys to even prepare for it? Because yeah, you can fill carriers quick and unload them really fast. But how long did it take them total to load the carriers and do that? Or how many of them? That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of accounts. I only do one at a time. I know I know there was a bunch of people that were kind of macroing their loading when this first kicked off.
Ooh, this is a big one. Sorry, guys. My daughter had a tech issue with her iPad, and I'm the resident tech guy, so.
She didn't break it again, did she? You gotta go see your guy.
Oh, God. Dude, her and her mom pressed that fucking button like it's in my chest or something. She like pound on it. Like they broke the damn button twice. You know, there's a button on top of it to turn it off. I just couldn't handle the game running in 4 instances. You're
This is the only game that I play just with one account on. I played Eve with up to 36 accounts at a time.
I don't know how you can do
Zero,
that, dude.
zero macros. In
Ooh.
EverQuest, in the olden days, 24 accounts, and I had two that were in the marketplace. So I had 26 accounts online at all times. I did this in every game. Lord of the Rings, I had three because I have 3 lifetime accounts there, and I haven't
Nice.
played that game in years. Here, no, just one.
I dual boxed colonization. It was good. I unloaded a fleet carrier in 20 minutes. So that was good. But
Never, ever use a third-party tool.
yeah, there is a software you can put it all in one screen. Like you could have it all on one screen, and you can like have multiple Steam accounts running at the same time. This guy had like 4 different accounts at the same time. You're right about making a Dodec is achievable. I delivered 91,000 tons in a week with a fleet carrier breaks for the CG and XO. Good job, Secure Tom. You're my hero. You are a colonization. You know, we should have a colonization thing. You know, like you have combat, you got exploration. We don't have colonization, man.
Dependent on what his carrier held. It's like 4 or 5 carrier loads. When you look at it, it's not a lot.
Yeah, but a Dodec is about 10, man.
He said 91,000 tons in
A
a week.
week, yeah, but
That's
he's
like
not
4 carriers.
he's not finished yet. A Dodec is about 250,000 tons. I want to see him do it.
Yeah, I
You know,
doubt I'll never go.
dude, he bad-mouthed the Dodec being able to buy for arcs, right? I want to, and now it's available for credits, whatever, buildable. Go and build a Dodec. Put your money, put your mouth where your money is. Come on, go and build a Dodec. No, he runs away. He goes to Kerbal space. I'm sure people are challenging him too. Hey, how about we build a Dodec now? No, I don't want colonization. I mean, he's not gonna do colonization.
We need and we need it fast. We need this fast before I drop that tier 3 on the planet. We need air quotes, tier 4 ground station. Make us something sick and do the same thing with the Dodec.
Tier 4? That's even bigger than a tier 3, man. That'll
No,
be.
it would be equal to the Dodec. That's why I just throw the Dodec as like a tier 4 friggin' thing.
Yeah, it is. The Dodec is a tier 4. It's not a tier 3.
That's what I'm saying. So, give us like the equivalent of a ground station that you gotta buy, and you get a free deployment. Then I can have a really sick friggin' planet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Listen, I only care about myself in this instance, not others.
Of course. Of course. We understand.
Because after I drop a tier 3 on there in a week, they're gonna go, "Hey, guess what? Now we're releasing a ground station."
No, tier 3 is an achievement if you can do that by yourself. But
Oh yeah, I plan to do the whole system by myself. That's why.
it's hard. Takes
How
time.
many builds do I got left? Like 60 some builds or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's hard.
I mean, I'm planning to have it done before I'm dead. So.
Well, should be soon. I'm
Probably
joking.
will be.
I'm joking.
I'm not. I gotta go find my toothache bottle.
B13E has one. Yeah, that's amazing though. But the Dodok went up, right? It went up for construction this week, and this week he's playing Kerbal Space and streaming Kerbal Space. That's just amazing. 11 fleet carriers, right? Right. That's about 11 halls, man. See, I'm even one shy because I said 10. I said 10 fleet carriers would be a lot. These are all I don't think there's a strat in there. But I'm gonna scan the water world. Oh wait, B13F. There's two. Okay, let's see. Let's go to water world first. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be so just tell you guys what I'm gonna be doing. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing ground combat. Yes, high intensity combat zones. Today was pretty good. I jumped 7% in the ranking, and I stressed myself out that I had to take a nap. That's the worst part. I get stressed out doing ground combat. But we're getting bugged out, you and I, when we're doing the resort. We're really getting bugged out. Well, let's scoop up a little bit. Can we scoop?
Yeah, well, I seen you stuck in a door, and you said I'm out, but I still seen you stuck in the door.
Yeah.
That's why I ran around the building. You're like, the door won't open, so I ran around the building. There was like 4 other doors, and they opened right up.
Stone Sealed, I guarantee we'll definitely play together. I'm going to play with everybody that's here that wants to play Elite Dangerous, that loves Elite Dangerous. I'll play with people like that. I guarantee we'll definitely play because when it comes out, I'm going to grind the fuck out of it. Okay? Because I want to find all the tips and tricks. So I'm going to play with Kix as much time that he's got. I'll play with you guys. I'll play with I know Jasper is a kick-ass combat soldier, let me tell you. And he's mercenary 5. I'll tell you the stats on this guy. He's kick-ass, and he's got kick-ass weapons, and he's very good. So everybody that's here, we've been playing together. Kix, myself, we've been playing together for a while, and I told my squadron, I said, we got to practice because the AI's changed. Yeah, the AI's changed, so they do stupid things now. Now they're wandering off the base. Like I played this one military base, and they wandered outside the base, or like on the hills outside the base. So I don't get what the fuck's going on there. But they were being defensive, so they were falling back to let their shields recharge, and they wandered outside the base. So I had to fucking chase the guy down. So, yeah, you see things like that, you learn. You wouldn't know that if I didn't tell you. So like you're doing ground combat, and you say, where the fuck's the last guy? Where is he? He was outside in the hills. So I definitely will do operation with anybody and anyone that wants to play. Ogre B, all my good German friends, British friends, whoever wants to play, definitely do combat. Because you know what it is. The more you do, the better the more you do, the better that you become at the thing. That's why Jasper's better than me, because the guy's been kicking ass, and he did 15,000 hours in 3 years. I did 17,000 in 8 years. So he's definitely better than me. So, I don't blame Megan for going somewhere else. Basically, like some people need content all the time, like in No Man's Sky. Like we were talking today. How many mods does Stellaris has? Sticks?
DLCs.
DLCs? How many DLCs? Do you know?
I don't even know. I don't know.
It's like 100?
Scanned by
No.
50%.
No,
got-
there's, like I said, they said they're releasing 6 this year.
6.
Yeah, and look how far we're into the year.
Jesus. 6 this year. We're not even getting 1. But that's the problem. The problem is that Elite FDev is just not fast enough. So people get bored and they move on. That's why you have people not playing the game. They're not playing, but they can watch. They watch in the streams or whatever. They're not playing the game though. Shit, I'm
Not
running
for
out of
you,
fuel.
because you're streaming, but for your guys that are in Discord, you might
Warning.
want to check the video.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
It's in the funny videos.
So I don't blame him. And I'm telling you, I feel like sending FDev a letter saying I will work for a rice bowl, minimum wage, and a rice bowl. If they hire me, let me come up with ideas for Elite Dangerous. But seriously, if we had DLCs like Stellaris, like No Man's Sky, people wouldn't stop playing. They would still be playing right now. And the Steam servers would be like 18,000, not 6.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Anyway, that's a thought.
Got quiet. You're looking at the video, didn't you?
No, I'm actually trying not to blow up because I'm SCOing with this ship, and it's overheating a lot. One more run. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough fuel. Just fuck it. I ran out of fuel. I'm trying to go to this planet and see what it has because it's far away. I don't think anybody went to it to actually discover it. So, I think that we need more Guardian shit. I think we need like a new enemy instead of Thargoids, Guardians. And you can make the Guardians the antagonist. The military wing of the Guardians could be the antagonist. They got destroyed by the vegetarians, the vegans, the woke vegans, and now the military guys are coming back. They need a new enemy. We need a new enemy, so it could be like something new. We know all the Thargoid ships. We know the Thargoid spires. We know the Thargoid ground stuff. We need something we haven't seen before. We need DLCs with that. And the best thing that they got the money card. They got the money card for 40 years since the goddamn game came out. That's
Make
Raxla.
it sound worse. 42.
42
Sound
years.
worse.
Okay? 42 years, they got the Raxla card, dude. They can play the Raxla card, and that could be a guardian portal to the corners of the galaxy. 7 corners, 7th, you need, like in Like Kick says earlier, you need 7 points to travel through space and light speed, right? Okay, so 7 points in the galaxy, and do 3 DLCs with that, and every time we fight something new ships, new location. They could have ruins, more Guardian ruins, bigger Guardian ruins that we got right now. You know, city sized.
Through Guardian bases that we got to defend from whatever they were fighting, besides the Thargoids.
Yeah. So we
'Cause
need
I
a
don't see how
new.
the Thargoids
They,
wipe
and they
them out. Well, they wipe themselves out.
they got the tech right now. They got it all out. It's not going to be much to do that. They don't need to code for fucking a century to make that DLC. But 3 DLCs, pop them out. They would make a ton of money. They would make a ton of money. And the problem with FDev is they're stepping away what make them successful. Jurassic World or whatever the hell it is making them money, so they're very happy. But that's not their base. That's not their foundation. If they worked on the foundation, they'd make 10 times more money than with fucking dinosaurs. And I know that for a fact. I'm a business person. You never step away from your foundation. You add to your foundation. You add to it. Okay? You do ground. You do like a cyberpunk shit and cities. You do ground combat and stuff. You do all these things. You add to it. But I don't know. That's my thought. What do you think, Hicks?
Yeah, I've been bitching about this. Guardians only need a different enemy. Pirates are getting old. And what did they do? Oh, look, we have a new planet. Anyhow.
Pirate Queen.
Yeah, I want to see us. Yeah, it's a pirate queen. Z. They're lucky they didn't steal my name.
Yeah.
But I want to see some Guardian shit. Like, let's go fight some, the Guardian bots. I'm sure there's bigger ones. There has to be a place that builds it, Maybe that's what some of the operations will be, but I doubt it. Because they're going to be fighting on ships, which will be pretty much just on carriers or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of telling you
They
what's
need
going to
stuff
happen.
like that.
We're going to fight for or against the Pirate Queen. That's basically what's going to come.
Imagine this crap. Imagine dropping in on a big base on the planet and having to fight off actual like humanoid type Guardians. Because the
That'd be
Guardians
awesome.
Took over,
And you don't have
But
to change. They
somewhere,
could be
you still gotta find the human Guardians somewhere.
They
You
could
gotta find
be
the biological Guardians.
armored like a human and just have a different face mask so you don't see their faces. They're fucking androids or something. They could be something. You don't have to code the shit out of it. And they can be blue and black. Perfect.
And could you imagine like what you could do with that? Because they're essentially manufacturing themselves as needed. Can you imagine like a raid style, and not with 4 people, but like a raid style thing with the Guardians in the background? Like that's your enemy. Like holy shit, they just keep coming and coming. You'll be getting hit from the air and
they're
from
not.
the ground.
Maybe they're not coming from the sky. They're coming from an underground facility, right? And you're trying to get into that underground facility, so you're fighting them off as you enter the location. Yeah, that'd be fucking cool, dude.
I mean, that's like 2-3 years worth of content there, and look at how much time was wasted that they didn't do that. That they kind of let it die on the vine for how long. And now they're back, but there's only so many ships you can sell. That's all there is to it. It's DLC time. Bring on the Guardians.
I think they know that,
And
man.
there's so much you could do with that. And that's even throwing Thargoids into the mix. You can get that crap all connected. It'd be pretty insane. The stuff that could be done.
Yeah, Thargoids
Like,
can join the war.
We didn't wipe the Thargoids out. The Thargoids are actually still fighting the Guardians somewhere.
Yeah, and they can have
We were
different
fighting
Thargoid
this-
ships.
Like we were fighting a small group of Thargoids, not the big group. Their big group was directed elsewhere. We're just a little friggin' ant sticking them in the back,
Yeah, why do you find sensors, Thargoid sensors, all the way out in the black? You go in and you scan a planet. Why are they doing that? They're looking for something. Throughout the whole galaxy, you can go find Thargoid sensors somewhere. Is this first footfall? I don't know if it is. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see. So the Thargoids are looking for the. Maybe they're looking for them. Fonticula.
Surface scan complete.
Let me see. Does this have first footfall? Because I went all the way up here for nothing. Yeah, this first footfall. Somebody has already. Well, since I'm here, let me grab the Fonticula anyway. But the Thargoids put sensors on, like you find them on a planet, non-human signature, right?
Orbital flight engaged.
They're looking for something. Who are they looking for? They're looking for fucking the Guardians. Maybe the Thargoids were the ones who were protecting us. That's what they're encapsulating us. They're protecting us.
I still think, from what I learned, that we're actually descendants of the agricultural type Guardians. They're the ones that escaped first. Yeah, I think we're them. And then we became bad again.
Yeah, without like the mechanical Thargoids.
I won't say, I'm not saying that we're 100% them, but they got mixed up into our genome.
So they need. That's why I would keep people in the game, but they don't have DLCs. They're not doing what Solaris does. They're not doing what No Man's Sky does. They're focused on dinosaurs. How long? That's getting old too. Another fucking fucked up movie with DEI, woke crap, and the Jurassic Park world will be over. Never to be seen again.
They didn't figure it out. The woke stuff's over. Well, England's figuring it out now, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
So
I'm trying to find how many DLCs they have. I'll look again.
just ask ChatGPT.
Listen.
Okay, I only see bacteria. Don't. Maybe I'm not seeing the fucking thing. It's just small. Fonticula. That. This might be the small ones. This might be the expensive one. There's no Fonticula. Yeah, so they need to keep people engaged, and ships are not going to do that. Just not going to do that. You can. Oh, yeah, that's them, man. Yeah. Ooh. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Let's see. This is on top of the list, I think. It's supposed to be called Fonticula, whatever. Fonticula something or other. Okay.
Looks like 28.
28 DLCs? Wow.
Yeah.
We only have one. That's great. That's great. How much does this cost? It doesn't even have it. Ah, okay. Only 1.8 million. That's okay. Still something. 28 DLCs, man. And it keeps people engaged.
Yeah, I will say that's kind of like I kind of throw Stellaris and like Hearts of Iron. That's their other game. I mean, they got a couple games, but they're all built the same way. But I think they're all kind of niche. But you know, the one dude, the big dudes that stream it, you know, they get a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And like they actually have contests You know, and that's pretty cool. I mean, they actually listen for the most part. But yeah, every one of their DLCs breaks something.
Yeah.
But the thing that drives me nuts is there's always going to be a meta to that game. You know what I mean? And every DLC kind of changes the meta.
Dude, they don't need to put a lot of money into it. They really don't.
See, that's kind of the hard part is avoiding a meta. But with Elite, we're stuck with what we have. They control the ultimate damage output of our weapons. And I got different feelings on that.
Yeah. No, I just don't think they're gonna do much. And the way things move now, it's like lightning speed. So the people staying true to this game are people who love to play space games and love to play this kind of thing, simulation
But it's
games,
like I said, like
space
I mean,
sims.
they're gonna have a bunch of people come back as soon as that drops.
Yeah.
Operations.
I think so.
A shit ton are gonna come back. But like I said, at the same time, it's spring, summertime. You know, you do lose a lot of players. But in the fall, everybody will be back. You know. But a couple things like there is a big influx, I think, of newer players, and that's where I was saying about having a pocket carrier, because I'm not saying right now, but that's what that carrier dropship looks like. You know, that you could use that as a pocket carrier. You know.
Yeah, they need to have something
Even though-
smaller for people who can, like 1 billion, 2 billion. Secure Time says they could easily launch a Codex expedition, pick some of the rarest items in the galaxy and run it for 6 weeks like No Man's Sky. Yeah, that's true too, dude. Or they can create new items and place them in different places that we have to actually go and search for them. New plants, new species.
Well, see, I'd like to
If
know
they
if
do-
there's plants and species out there that wasn't discovered yet.
Why can't they do like one species every quarter? One species, okay? That's content. So now we go to a planet, we find something new, everybody fucking flips out. Just one little thing you don't have to do a lot of shit. Just a little bit. It changes the game dramatically. Like what I said about jumping around on the brain trees, like we did with the egg hunt. That changes the game, dude. We can go over there and fucking have red versus blue fucking teams and fight each other. Ground combat shit. So, just little things change the gameplay, and people do different things. Like you will go to the brain trees, instead of picking them with our SRVs, we jump around on the damn things, picking them up.
Loading gear retracted.
Yeah, even that.
Told you my-
Run around on the, and then how about this? Then we can land on heavier worlds where we can't get out because we'll fucking explode, but we stay in the SRV and scan with the SRV. So there's just little things, if they fucking do, it changes the game dramatically.
Well, I always thought it was stupid that we gotta get out of the SRV to scan stuff. But I understand why it is that.
Or your ship. How about your ship? I'm in this ship. It doesn't have a scanner that I can scan shit on the surface. I can scan stuff from orbit, but I can't scan when I come down to the surface. Right? What would it be if I have in the utility slots, right? What if I have an option to scan, like the pulse wave analyzer? Right? Yeah. Just little things change the game, and people actually play more, and they want to do more. They do more because the game's becoming easy. It's not so complacent. Proto Starry, hello. Thank you for joining us.
I told you, I think my biggest thing, and they should do this. Number one, redo the pilot stuff. Stop taking money off me unless I'm using, you know, because I hate keep losing my pilots. But whatever.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we should be able to assign our pilots to ships and have them haul or whatever. You know, we went through this.
Yeah.
Not haul from this system to that system, but be able to load your carrier and unload it. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to go from here to there, and I want you to pick this up. I mean, that would be awesome. I think more people get into colonization because now you kind of got a friend to help you because everybody wants to play solo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is absolutely true.
I mean, it's not freaking hard to do, and that in and of itself could be like a little DLC, you know, a paid extra. You know, that they do something like that here, take my fucking money. I'd rather have that than a new ship every couple months, because, you know, like I keep saying, there's people like, go have all the ships, and you know, everybody does videos, and I gotta have all the ships so I can make a video. I only buy what I'm gonna use. That's why I never got the Caspian.
Nah,
But
dude,
know
I
I'm
actually
gonna
like the
use rigs.
Caspian. I didn't. I
And
went
up-
800 light years today. I didn't fucking fuel scoop once.
But like, yeah, everybody's been kind of saying the wing sucks. Well, they're not using it what it's intended for. I will. You know, that's a different thing. I'm not gonna try to make a gunship out of it. No, I'm gonna run past it.
But it looks cool for a
You can
gunship,
make
though.
bank with that thing.
The Lynx looks like a gunship. It just looks like a Star Wars kind of thing, and I would like to make that a gunship, actually. Or, you know, an all-purpose ship that can run on planets, stations, whatever. Have a little bit of cargo, have an SRV, but it's strictly
only
for
like a-
passengers. So,
Like, I'm in no rush to get it all engineered and I'm gonna show it off and do this and do that with it. Nah, I started engineering it. I'll get it done. And whenever I get it done, I still don't have my Corsair done, like I told you last night. When it happens, it happens.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I said, not a rush. But I'm telling you, you're gonna make a lot of money with the Robigo runs with that ship.
No, you do make a lot of money Robigo runs. Because it has a pretty good jump range. I think it's 46.
You can get it to 78, but I'm sure that's not going to be the case when you're actually doing missions. That's what I heard anyway, 78. But I didn't even, that was the thing. I think I did get the pre-engineered FSD for it. I think I got it.
Yeah, so it can be yeah, Robigo I think is 40 light years, right? You have to jump.
Yeah, it's like 3 jumps. It used to be 3 jumps with
I think it's less
with
now.
the what do you call it? The Python. Then I engineered the Python, and I was just on that tipping point. Yeah, I think my T8's 1 or 2.
I think it's less.
It's not a single jump with a T8. I think it's 2.
2. Yeah. So that's pretty good. That's pretty fast. You don't get interdicted at
Yeah,
all.
well, the T8 in and of itself is friggin' fast to begin with.
Yeah. That's for sure.
And you build that right, you don't have to worry about overheating. Just click and go. Like I almost cooked the Mandalay last night because I don't fly the friggin' thing. I'm used to my Cobra. I hit the button, I can fly into a star and I don't overheat.
I
So
think
forget
that losing the creative director they had is the problem. Because they had a creative director that was giving them this one is A2. Yeah, A2. But there's also one at A3. Let's see what A3 has.
I kind of think this way. They're asking their coders how far can we go? What can and what can't we do with this engine? And coders just like to code. They don't really care about anything.
Well, I don't think there's anybody like they need a creative
So-
director to move the
Well, yeah.
thing
they're
forward.
asking the wrong people. They're asking the wrong people. What can we do? Well, you know, what do you want to do? Until you say, hey, can we do this? But I think they're asking the coders for friggin' ideas. I mean, I've seen it happen. Like,
Yeah.
they take it the wrong way. The wrong person's asking the question. It should be, can we do this? Not what can we do, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I learned that one early on.
No, I don't think the coders can think what they're gonna do next.
I don't know. I just want to see some Guardian shit.
Me too. They need a new enemy. A badass enemy. Real evil. Not... I don't know, just the thought that it's going to be a pirate queen and they name it after, you know,
That's who we're
Chinese...
gonna.
Chinese
exactly this.
Lady Z.
Yeah.
Which it's an actual
This is
true
exactly
story.
What,
But she
this is
was...
exactly what the operations are going to revolve around is a friggin' new pirate faction.
She was a pirate in China, but she actually...
Surface scan.
she actually worked with the Navy and worked with the Emperor. She was plundering other fucking ships. And so she wasn't alone. She was just there. They should have a contest for players to submit ideas and give rewards of submission. Yeah, 25, like top 25 like arcs. Yeah, they should have some arcs. Arcs giveaway. Give them ideas. We give ideas all the time and suggestions, dude. All the time. Pre-engineered cargo racks was an idea 3 years ago. 2 years,
Ain't
3.
get no credit for it. Hey,
Nope.
we got a new thing coming out.
And then when I suggest pre-engineered cargo rack, I get you know, crucified by the
we
trolls.
want a pre-engineered 7 cargo rack.
Yeah, we need 2 of those, please. Thank you very
We'll
much.
just keep saying it. We'll just keep saying it constantly.
Pre-engineered cargo rack number 7, class 7 pre-engineered cargo rack. That would be amazing, actually. That would actually put the Panther
for
Clipper
me,
way
it's
over the
still,
top.
for me, it's maxing that T8 out. What can we do with the T8? I mean, we're gonna get it to what I tell you, 466, right? Something like that, yeah. I don't know, 488.
Yeah, 488. You said 488. Yeah, you did. 488 is pretty high, dude. 488 is a lot.
Yeah.
But if you have a 7, how much would it be with a 7?
With the 7, I think you'd almost be equal to a cutter without them. What was a cutter without them? Like 784.
Yeah, 784.
You're gonna get up there.
That's
Now,
a
I'm not
nice.
gonna say you're gonna hit 700, but
This is a nice looking planet.
it'll be a lot. I don't feel like doing math right now.
Nice looking planet.
Landing gear deployed.
Sometimes you have to do a little boring to make a lot of money. So doing this, it doesn't bore me at all. Actually, people will say this is
But
boring.
I like you have a Diamondback Explorer Mark II.
Oh,
Seriously.
dude, if they do that, I will be on the forums every day thanking them for a whole week. Just thank you, thank you, thank
And
you.
have it blow the Mandalay out of the water.
They
with
don't
the
have
brain.
a small Explorer yet. They don't have a small Explorer. You know, the Diamondback Explorer would be perfect. Right now, it's like 84 jump range. And it doesn't have to be like equal to the jump range of the Mandalay or the Caspian. Just to be the Diamondback Explorer. Just maybe one more optional. Make it a little bit better. Make it sleeker, stealthier. Man, I would be so happy if they did that. Because look, I'm running this.
Either that or do it to well, no, that's a medium ship, isn't it? The other one.
I still think the Type 8 they make the Type 6 should be a small ship.
Yeah.
They should downgrade that to a small ship.
Yeah, terraform. We've been discussing
Terraform,
that.
dude. Fuck. You know, we talk about terraform all the time.
They're kind of screwed with that.
Yeah, they are. You would have to have to build like thousands of locations to terraform. It couldn't be just one. It'd have to be like 6, 7 city-sized terraform machines, planet machines. You know, terraforming, man. That'd be cool. But then they'd have to have vegetation. They'd have to have all, you know.
No, this is the thing. I'd rather be able to land on them planets and even be able to skim along a water world than worry about the terraforming per se.
No, but that would be a DLC, man.
It would be easier to terraform. You're not just changing that planet. You're changing the whole system. Like you would, in essence, they'd have to upload a brand new system to the server so that you see that planet.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't think this engine can do that. Can do what
But it's the same engine that
just
Jurassic
more
Park
basic
has made.
override.
They just don't have the manpower. They only have 2 coders. Watch, I'm going to say 2 coders for another month. And then this is our coding team. They'll have a podcast. This is our coding team. There'll be like 10 people. I bet you. I bet you they'll do that.
Yeah, write it down in your notebook so we can go back and listen.
I was telling Kicks earlier, like, I was doing this stream and I was complaining that they don't really know. They don't play the game, so they don't really know what the hell is going on in the game. Okay? So I said this for like, I don't know how long in the streams. I said it for like months. Then they did the podcast and they said, we play the game. That's what they started talking about. We play the game. This is what we play. This is my favorite part of the game. So come on to this stream, and I will say what you want me to say for 2 months so that we can get that what we want. Like, for instance, Guardians as an enemy. We want Guardians. Or like a small, you had a great idea, the smaller fleet carrier that you could move around in the system, like a mega ship. Not like a mega ship, but like a larger than a T8. Like you can move around. Did I get all 3? Did I scan 3? I didn't pay attention. Let me see. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about that. So come on this stream, because they're definitely watching. We said many things that they pop up in videos and shit. So come on the stream and point your opinion. Say, I think they should do this. But I definitely think terraforming should be a thing. Like, for instance, like Secure Tom. This is the idea, right? They have water worlds, Earth-like worlds, right? And maybe lava atmospheric worlds. And then they add the plants and whatever, and then they add terraforming to that. They make that as a DLC. I think that would be a fucking kick-ass DLC. Kick-ass DLC. What do you think, Kicks?
Gear retracted.
Would you die?
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know about how the terraforming would work. But what if it was, your colonization effects actually have effects on planets around you? Because I showed you my one system, and it says I have a bunch of terraformable planets. But it says that in one thing, and in the other thing, when you go to planets, it doesn't say that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. Like, you know, you have so many people in a system and they decide to terraform a planet. You know, it gets kind of out of your hands. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But then you log in, you see planet slowly becoming terraformed or whatever. You know.
I like anything with ownership. I really like that instead of being architects, we're governors. They eliminate the architect and just bring on governors, and we can still build. Okay, like we own the system. We can name the system, and that could be a DLC too. Make it a governor mansion instead of the tier one settlement or colony. That could be a governor mansion. You know, something similar. And you can raid it, you can fight over there, you can hire troops, you can have an army, you can have an air force, but you own
Give
the
me my money
system.
back give me my money back that they took away from us
Yeah.
from our systems. It's ridiculous.
But at the same time, that DLC you can name the planets, you can name the systems, personalize it. Personalizing something keeps people in the game. They keep people engaged. And keeping people engaged, they stay. And if they stay, they spend more money. So they go to the ARC store.
You know, when it comes to spending the money, okay, you seen like I got a couple really big systems. I know you got a couple, but like people want to rename stuff. 5,000 for a rename is ridiculous. They make it
Yeah.
1,000, and I'll rename everything in my goddamn systems.
Yeah, that, and then you'll rename more, right? You actually spend more when the cost is less. You actually spend more. That's economics 101. That's the first fucking thing you learn in economics. When the price is less, you spend more. Even half the price that it is now, instead of 5,000, it's 2,500. How many things are you gonna
Yeah,
rename
but I
with
don't
that?
want to see. I don't want to see a sale. You know,
Yeah,
they
no
got to
sales.
change. They
Just
got to
keep it.
drop it.
Just drop it. We've dropped the price, not a sales price. Like the Dodec at 25,000, they should say we dropped the price. This is the new price. That's it. Then people would buy that more often. That's the thing. When it's too expensive, they're not gonna buy it because they're not gonna.
Yeah,
You have all these things you want to generate income. You need to have a reasonable price. It's not reasonable.
yeah. I'm not against getting a free Dodec to drop every month for 25,
I am.
25,000
No, I'm not
every month.
against that. I'm
You
not
may,
against. I'm with you. I'm with that. If it's
not
25,000,
like I would, not like I would do it every month, but it would be nice to have the option to be
I
able to
would.
drop one again.
Fuck yeah, dude. I would probably do it every month. I drop a Dodec every month. Why not?
But I want to before that happens. I want to see, like I said, a T4 ground.
But you
But
know,
I
that's
think it's
see.
definitely the biggest thing, the biggest thing, the fucking biggest thing for me is the people that are crying about ship interiors. No, I want a blue and white interior for my carrier. Okay, that's what I want. You guys hear that? It's not fucking difficult. You
FDev, do you
take
hear
the other
that?
ones and change the colors and sell it to me. A clean blue and white interior. Well, white and blue. You know,
Oh, it's bacterium.
clean.
Forget it.
Think cutter white. Cutter white and not baby. Freaking blue.
Blue, blue. Okay, so we're done with this system. Having a good conversation here. This is great. You know, because I honestly do think that they listen to this stream. I think they listen to all streams, and I stream almost every single day. I take some time off. Not I don't feel great every day, but Funticular segmentalis. We're gonna see funticular. This is 20 million. This is 20 million, dude. The funticular segmentalis. Yeah, let's go see this one. 81 light years.
I'm nuking up pot pie because I'm fat.
So Secure Tom says, great idea. However, to be governor, you would have to complete a specific number of different facilities in the system to qualify. You can just place one orbital. I agree. 100% Secure Tom. I didn't put that into the conversation because that's part of that. So you need to construct your original, and then in order to, let's say, like I said, you need to have an economy, right? So you can make money, right? And if you want to have troops to defend your governor's mansion, you need to build military structures. You just don't plop a thing and that's it. You have troops, you have everything. And like for instance, for me, I was thinking it could be layered. You want to have troops, you want to have space force. Then you have to have a security outposts in space. They can do some new new orbitals that could be like hangars for fighters, for like, for your space force. So every time you build something, you get that added to it. So the more you build, the stronger your system becomes, right? So now you have fighters defending your system, and you have ground forces defending, because you have like 4 installations in the system that can defend your facility, right? So, and that is part of the BGS. It would be part of the BGS, so you can attack it and take it over. But if you have all those things there, it's gonna be damn hard to fucking fight. So that would be a battle royale. Imagine all those troops against another 100 troops against another 100 coming in. Like you have your mercenary group. You can hire a mercenary group from a local station next door and come in and attack the state governor mansion. So that's my thought. That would be part of a DLC. Wait, let me scan this. 5 bodies. There's nothing here. So not just the governor's mansion, but you'd have to have military. Then the military's got to eat, right? You got to have agricultural. The military's got to shop, right? You got to have industrial and economic, maybe tourism, so they can stay happy. So you have to build those things to keep your troops happy, and they would fight for you. It's the idea is, it's really, really cool, dude. And they already have all the assets. They can actually do that overnight if they just have the manpower to code. They already have the assets. Oh wait, this might be scoopable. Is this scoopable? No.
Nice new station interiors. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, station interiors. And then fixed settlements, fixed colonization. We can not just do macro, do a base, but we can do our own little town. So that colonization could be part of the Earth-like world, the DLC, right? The DLC that has the terraforming. So you can do micro town. You can do like micro colonization, do towns. Start with a town hall and restaurants and habitats. And as you build them, people show up. People come and inhabit your town. But it's just a lot of great ideas, but they just ignore this goddamn game. And this is their fucking moneymaker. The Jurassic Park crap. I'm back. That's good. Didn't take too long. Yep. But small little changes the game. Small little fucking changes. Small. Tiny things. They can change the game completely. Take it to one more level. Once you're a governor, you have to do some other stuff, and then you can create a faction. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Boom. No, you're a governor. You have a system. You can create a faction, your own faction, your own little mini army and shit. So the faction goes out to the neighbor, and then the BGS. I said BGS. You know.
But see, this still goes back to, it's still at its heart, it's a sim, it's a simulation,
Yeah, and they're trying to make an
and they're
MMO out
trying
of
to
it, but
make a game out of it. And I mean, so far, okay, but that's the one thing. It was built as a simulation, not a real game. They're two different animals. This was all about flying spaceships, pew pew, and exploring. Number one thing was exploration. So
yeah, but it's beyond that now. So if they want to make it an MMO, okay, if they want to make it an MMO, they need to listen to us. You know, the players. I mean, there's tons of ideas online, but it's like, I don't know. Like I said, they only have 2 coders. They just have 2 coders. Next, you'll see more than 2 coders at on the next Dev Talk or whatever they have. You'll see. Okay, this is all our coders. Because every stream I say they only have 2 coders because they just don't get anything done. Seriously. Where's the last one? Come on.
maybe they're part time.
No, it's one intern and one one coder, so it's really a coder and a half. I'm telling you. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, why did I do that? I'm so bad. Next time I'm gonna shift to the Cobra Mach 5 so I can actually STO without overheating and doing all sorts of shit. So I have a Cobra Mach 5 and I just like the way this flies, so, and the way it lands on a planet. Next time I do exploration, I had to do exploration. I'm doing a Sagway. I'm joining my brothers in the Mercs of Myken, and I'm going up the Sagway with this account. And I'm going to Cat Paw Neighbor. Well, that's the goal. But once I build a Dodec out there, I want to see if I can find. I want to see if I can find like a hub where I can get materials, because I want to build out that system that I place a Dodec at. So I will build a Dodec along the way. And then I will go to 8400 light years with another account, and I'll do the same thing. So I know you are, I know Stone Steeled is with the Mercs, so you can tell them that you have big support coming. I might even join them on the Sagway if I get bored, and I just, because building T1s, you can do it in like a couple of hours, 2 hours. You can build a T1 real fast.
Oh yeah, it don't take long.
Yeah. I just don't like to build T1s in great systems, because you're gonna come back and do what with it? I'm like, so.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan
Fonticula.
complete.
This is the one that's like 20 million, dude. This is like the most prized Fonticula. What's it called? I think it's called oh no, this is second best. This is the Segmentus Segmentatus. The best one is the fluctuous, something like that. Let's go to a nice white spot. I don't know what this looks like. I don't remember what it looks like, so let's see. This is 19 million.
Orbital flight engaged.
But they were looking for help in in the mech universe. What is it called? Mycan universe? Mycanverse? So they were talking about getting people on, but I might be able to do a few things. Actually, at first, I want to be honest with you, Stone Seal, if you're still here, I was going to say, I got 10 fleet carriers, I'll give you 30 T1s. I'll commit 30 T1s. That's about 60 hours of work. Right, but then I said, oh, I don't know if I have the time. I would have to bring all 10 up here. And what about community goals and stuff? But I'm definitely gonna go to 42 and then 84. Oh shit, this is a crappy terrain. $4,200 light years and 8,400 light years. So then after that, after I'm finished with the hub, I will join the Dukes on the Sagway and help them with their construction. I'll volunteer at least a couple of T1s a week. Where the fuck are these things? Always have your landing gear down. You don't take that much damage when you're flying this. And then you slow down, you're not going too fast. But if you hit the ground with no landing gear, you're going to take damage. Man, I don't see anything, dude. Oh wait, there's something over there. That's because they're almost invisible. Ooh, look at these things. How pretty. Nice. Okay. Take one. The Dodec is going to be a paid Dodec. Am I still streaming? Oh wait, he didn't hear that. You there, dude? Did I disconnect completely?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good. Just checking because I had to swap channels. Yeah, the Dodec is going to be a paid Dodec, Stone Seal. So it's just going to be a one-time deal. But I need to find stuff around it so I can... yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to swap channels. The Dodec is going to be a paid Dodec, so it's going to be a one-time thing. I'm just going to drop it. I'm going to pay whatever it is at the time. Oh, here's more. Oh, the other mountain has more over there. So, you know, but after that, I need to build a system because I'm building a refinery in a Dodec, and then, come on. I'm gonna build a refinery. I'll have tech there, and I'll have industrial. So we have so I have pretty much somewhere to go to when I build something else. So I'll be looking for stuff around me. Come on, don't tell me I can't land here. I can't land with this small ship. Imagine that. There we go. So I need all that for travelers. I'm gonna make that help for people to fly the Colonial with their fleet carriers. Oh, you figured it out. But here's another thing, Tom. When you're building a Dodec, how many fleet carriers did you do? 11? 10? Load up all the 10 accounts, all 10 fleet carriers at once, and then you go and transport them over there, offload 10. So you're only loading once, offloading once. You're not traveling anymore. So that's what I do. So I use 3 for type 2. So I have 3 accounts for type 2. So I had 9 till now. I'll add 2 more eventually. So I have 12. This is worth 19 million, dude. Can you imagine that? But yeah, so I got 10 Dodecs built. Plus one that we built. We actually built with materials. So it's more than 10. I think it's 11, yeah. But like on the no, it's actually 10 Dodecs. But on the Sagway, I'm gonna build that Dodec. I'm gonna pay for it. You're not a noob, dude. Don't worry about it. There's no such things as noobs in this game. You learn pretty fast. Come on, land, man. Need to land somewhere. How about on this hill? No? No? Fucking A. They're all in the mountains. Oh, here's a batch over here. Good job, Simon. Keep going. Keep going until you have 1 billion. You're gonna quit.
Yeah, it ain't about the credit card.
Yeah. Keep going, Simon. Keep going. Take advantage of the prices now, because they don't happen often. That's why when Soontil relics go to 400, you'll see me doing Soontil runs, and I'll do that for a whole stream for maybe even 3-4 hours, because you get something in the range of 60 to 75,000 merits an hour. So you'll see me do that. So I outfitted a freaking Caspian Explorer. I outfitted a Caspian Explorer so I can actually do that. So you get 60 to 75,000 merits doing that per hour. So imagine in 4 or 5 hours how many merits you have. Okay, put it in the range of an hour. How long is it taking you per trip? And then put it in 1 hour. How much time are you spending in that hour? And then you multiply that 10 million by the amounts of trips in that 1 hour. So how many trips are you taking in 1 hour? And don't forget, you're gonna get a bonus at the end. So that's like 100 and whatever billion. What are you, top 25 right now? Or maybe even higher? So you're gonna get like a bonus at the end. So don't forget to add that bonus to the amount that you accumulated so far. So right now, if you're top 25, that's 155 million. So add that to the 255, so you're at 400 right now. 400 million. You got to think in amount of hours. Yeah, 10 hours. There you go. Thank you, Stone Seal. Okay, we finished with this. That was a nice. That was a nice little funticular, man. I never seen that one before, to be honest. I really never seen that before. That was new for me. Yeah, I'm pretty slow. You see me the way I'm going. Gotta be fast. Some people are probably faster. Right? 2 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
So how many runs are you doing in an hour? That's why Kick's here, the master of hauling, because he hauls more stuff than I've ever seen in my life. Okay? That's why he said choose a station that's close, even though it's maybe a little bit higher in price. It's closer, so you can do more trips. Okay? So he mined plat for 2 fleet carriers. That's about 14 billion. He did mining for 14 billion. There's a little bit of a grind in this game, but you know, when you get the tools, when you get that fleet carrier, dude, it will open up the game for you. I'm dead serious. That'll be your base, your permanent base. I've had the Davy Jones since the fleet carrier started. $9 in 1 hour, so that's 90 million an hour.
That's on par with Robigo.
That's on par with Robigo. And it takes
getting the good missions at Robigo.
Wait, it takes 2 hours to mine. What, to mine 272, right? Yeah, but don't forget about the 155 million you're gonna get. So you gotta put that in perspective too. You're still gonna get that bonus at the end. If you're top 20, you should be top 25 by now. I don't know what you are. How many you did so far? Let's scan this place. See if we can find something. That's the whole point, you know. It's like this might have something on it. It's a high metal content, 2 biological. We're gonna go see what it is. Oh, A5 has 2 also. Like when you're mining, when you're doing Sunto runs, you don't make too much money. You're doing it for the merits. When I do farming, when I do merit mining, I don't do it for the credits. I do it for the merits. So eventually you're gonna think like that. Like you're gonna have plenty of billions, and you're gonna say, "Oh fuck, now I want merits." Merits are the materials, and merits are the actual currency. I could make. You just made 200. You just made 400 million in this one. Community goal, 1 CG. So right now you're at 400 million for sure. If you're top 25. This is B5. Icy body. So none. High metal content worlds are gonna definitely have strat on them, or more often than not. And scoopable suns are the ones you gotta look for. So scoopable suns and high metal content, and that usually should be a strat. Usually, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
System scan complete.
So do I have a scoopable sun here? Because I need some fuel.
Fuel scooping. Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Cool. We'll go to A3 first. Where's B? How far is B? Oh fuck! I'm not going to B. That's 400 light years. Light seconds. 400,000. I don't have the ship. I should have brought the Cobra. I was thinking about bringing the Cobra. I'm stupid. We've been talking about the community goal. We got 16,612 participants. We're at 28.26%. I actually think I can add some, you know, to get the top 25. I got 10 tunes, but I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna keep it where it's at. What do you say, Kicks? Are you sleeping?
Not yet. 2/3. It's getting close to nappy time.
Oh shit. Easy. That's nice. I forgot to stop. Let's go back a little bit because I can't scan this way. Anyway, need some juice or something. My fucking mouth tastes terrible. What's up? What's up? What's up, my dear friend, Jack? Well, yeah. If you have a lot of it, you can buy materials. People always sell them, but they overprice them. I give them away more or less. This is a high metal content world? Yeah, it is.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
All right. What do we have here? Nothing? Am I in the wrong place? Oh, I'm in the wrong planet. Well, that's stupid. I should have gone to 3, not 2. Sorry. Let's try that again.
Warning, breacher drive operating beyond safety limits.
Good job, dude. That's a lot of jumps. Are you kidding? A Mandalay? Wow. That's commitment. You need an award for that, man. That's commitment. How many hours does that take you? Yeah, you can do that. If you target it, it'll be above the settlement. But if you don't, it'll be on the other side. It'll just orbit the planet. 360 jumps? Holy mackerel. You hear that, Kix? Kix,
Yeah,
are you
I see
dead? I gotta see if you're still breathing, dude. Oh no. Okay, let's scan 6 probes. 360 scans, man. Holy crap. That's a lot of scans. Jumps. That's a lot of jumps. 360 jumps. Phew. Oh my god.
By 50%. Surface scan complete.
Why I don't go to Colonia.
Well, if you had a Caspian, you can get there within an hour, Kicks. Antal like my haul of UC2. I'm sure he did. That's a lot of fucking jumping, man. Man. Yeah, I know what you meant. Universal cartography.
Orbital flight engaged.
12 pages? Nice. Nice, man. I'm kind of taking my time with this. If you guys have noticed. I don't know how to do this faster.
Yep, I think it's nap time for me. I'll be
All right,
back.
buddy. No worries. Take a nice nap. I'll see you later. And that was Kicks as exit stage left. He's got a lot of good ideas. I love his ideas, actually. The 4200 was his idea.
Landing gear deployed.
awesome. Yeah, I haven't turned in. I don't know how many pages I got. I haven't turned in the cartography for this. Last station I went to didn't have it. What are these things? Are these fumaroles? Oh no, they're just rocks. Yeah, like here, it'd be nice to just scan. I go here, I don't have to get out of ship, I scan. Boom. There you go. I just scan. I don't need to even land, I just hover over the damn thing, I scan. Shit, come on. Okay. Well, you gotta watch what you're doing, dude. Take a break. Go get a caffeinated drink. Go outside where there's green grass. Take your shoes off and socks off and walk on it a little bit. Take a nap and then come back. The CG is gonna last another 5 days, so you got time. No one's really rushing to complete the CG. I thought it would be, but since they said 1, that's probably why they did that. So this way people won't finish the CG too fast. Because if they said 5 days and you need to be at 75%, there would be a fucking bum rush to bring in a 10,000 a time, 20,000. Now you just do it with 1. Just bring 1. But the profit is good. Profit's good. Cool. Okay, so I want to recall the fleet carrier to come to the next system. Or maybe the second next system. Let me see. Where am I going to stop? And I'm going to turn in the date. So we're going to stop here. Clypeus Margaritas. We're going to stop here. So let's bring the fleet carrier here. Okay. And it'll be ahead of us. Okay. It'll be ahead of us. So we'll actually send it there. And then when we go there, it'll be waiting for us. So we still got 111 light years to go. Okay. Okay, so let's go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charged.
I'm gonna pimp out this adder. I'm gonna make the adder with 600 boost.
1. Engage.
I can get 600 on the adder. And they need to have a chrome job for the adder. Adder's one of my favorite ships, man. I have a lot of favorite ships. Yeah. So let's go here first. Scan. Whatever we got there, and then we will 86 light years. Okay. 2 jumps.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating.
They should have, somebody should make that, you know, like a little thing you put in your house. You can walk on grass. You just walk back and forth on grass. Someone should make that, dude. You don't know how therapeutic that is. It is super therapeutic.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
I'm sure somebody thought about that already.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Where are we going? Our ship is here.
3, 2,
Okay, cool.
1. Engage.
$20 bodies. Ooh, maybe we have a Earth-like world. 20 bodies. Yeah, there's something here. Let's see what's here. What was that? That was a... Oh, hey man, we're going to. I thought that was a water world. Rocky ice world. Rocky body. Like for instance, if we actually can get out of a SRV, shoot things, right, and then pick up the materials, I would go to geologicals more often, so I can do some shooting, target practice. Ooh, this might have something. It's a high metal content world, but I don't know what the distance is. How many people visit geologicals? Look at all the geologicals here. So that's another ignored part of the game. And a simple solution, as we did in the egg hunt, would enhance the gameplay. Because now it would be worth going to the fucking biologicals. So C6 has 5. Ooh. Nice. Then it'd be worth going to the biologicals. The geologicals. I get out, shoot the damn things, and collect the materials. But it would be fun. Target practice. I go to crystalline structures and do the same thing. Target practice. So this thing is telling me to go to C6. So see how far C6 is. But I want to go to A62A. See what it has there first. It's a mill content world. Man, I'm so right about this. I just wish they just, if they're listening, they would do that. I'm serious, dude. The brain trees, the crystalline structures, the geologicals, you know, the fumaroles or whatever. You just land, walk, shoot, target practice, and pick up the damn thing. It goes in the same place. It goes in the inventory anyway. I am so right about this. It would change the game. A little change like that would change the game a little bit. A little change would change the game, because people would be doing more geologicals so they can do target practice. They can shoot things, right? You have your Artemis suit, but you have weapons, but you can't shoot anything, right? So that's my thought.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Bacterium and fonticula. But what kind of fonticula? It's still money.
Orbital flight engaged. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Came in too fast. That's okay. Good point. Go walk on the grass. Or curl your toes on the carpet in the living room. And then take a nap. Remember, you're at 400 million right now. Because you gotta add that bonus. That's if you top 25. You'll make it. You'll be top 25. That should be a goal for you. Oh, it's my favorite ones. Let's stop. Because my favorite trees. Seriously, there's no fucking landing spot? There we go. This is still a level 1 Artemis suit. I haven't even touched it. I haven't engineered it or anything. I don't even have batteries or anything. I didn't buy anything. That's a nice mountain range right there. Oh shit, first footfall. Check it out. Nice. Alright. It's nice to get first footfall. Because I like these Fonticula. I really like them. Sideways action. Nice. Pazuzu! How goes it, my brother? Good to see you, man. That's a good landing. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. See that? Great ship. Can't do that with the Caspian. Oh. I took the Caspian to Colonia, right? I built one just specifically for the neutron stars and the jump range. I got it to 500. And I went to do a first footfall. I said, let me do the first. I landed on the. It was completely flat, no rocks, nothing, and I took 20% hull damage doing that. Now the cargo racks are gonna give you more. So you're running. Are you running the T11 right now? Because if you're running the T11, that's the only ship that you want to mine with. There's no better ship than that one. Okay? I can't even recommend anything else. I'd be lying to you. Just you're gonna have extra cargo. You're gonna be at you were 272. You're gonna be at 300. You're gonna add 33 to your cargo racks. Take the shield out. Just run shieldless. That would be a Panther Clipper, but it's not long range. I actually like the Caspian. That's really long range. Okay, so we got first footfall here. That's a good thing.
Loading gear retracted.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm worth investing in. The Caspian I turned into a cargo ship. That's a good one to invest in. But the Panther Clipper is super expensive. It's like 300 million for the overall hull. Then you're gonna put in another 200 million worth of outfitting. So it's about $500 million
Frameshift drive charging.
just to do the Clipper. First do your fleet carrier, then do the Clipper.
2, 1, engage.
Because then you'll have a place to put it in, and you can use the Panther Clipper to do cargo runs. Okay, so we're going to C6.
Warning, brake shift drive operating.
I really should have brought out the Cobra Mach 5. Good job, Pazuzu. Nice. That's the only way to go. He's running a T11. He hasn't had the money yet for the Panther Clipper. You need about $500 million with the outfitting. You don't. Top 25 just gives you 155 million. You just needed one ton of titanium or anything else, titanium, aluminum, or power generators to actually do the CG. Yeah, that's the thing, is because it's expensive. When you outfit it, it just becomes super expensive. Okay, let's go on the light side because this is the dark side. We don't want to scan anything on the dark side. Come on. I gotta make that collage of ships, and then I gotta start selling off my ships. I have too many of them. None that I'm gonna use. I might keep the Python Mach 1, Python, the of course the classics, the Anaconda, because I have a lot of stuff for that. I bought a lot of paint jobs and kits. 4 probes. Yeah, just the ones I bought kits for. But everything, like all my ships, have some kind of paint job or whatever on it. I bought stuff for it. So, but the Python Mach 1, I actually have a lot of stuff for. Fungoida, Osesis, Stratum, Tussock. So we want to go to that's Tussock. Let's do the Stratum and see what else we can get.
Orbital flight engaged. Hull integrity compromised.
Again? Doesn't like to go into a glide. Getting tired. Sorry, guys. Actually started about an hour and a half before the stream to actually colonize the explore. How do you know how many DSS Pros are necessary? Well, I have this upgraded. You can do that for, let's see, Farseer, an engineer. I have it upgraded, so I don't, on a 4, I don't need more than 2 scans. On a 6, maybe 4 scans. But normally, if it's not engineered, you need more. And so it's just skill. It's just a matter of skill. You might take 6 for 6, 7 for 7. Hello, Ron Sear, 1850. Nice to see you, buddy. 07. Hello, Ron. Ron. Nice to see you, Ron. Good to have you here.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I love the Panther. When it's outfitted really nice, it's really great ship. Okay, so what we got here? We got Tussock. Do we have any? I was looking for. I don't see any. Let's try them. Well, since we have Tussock, let's do Tussock. Let's do some Tussock. Ron 60 in game. Okay, Ron. I'm Dragster in game. DRKKSTR. You can friend me. We can become friends. You can join my private server, and when I play, you can join me. That'd be fantastic. Anybody can do that, actually. They can join me in game. Usually, I sometimes fly solo. But if I see that I see people and they're texting me, say, hey, you want to team up? I do that. So I actually love the Panther Clipper. That's one of my favorite ships. If you do a triangular pattern, you're gonna find that they're all there. Everything, you know, your plants that you're looking for. So I usually do a triangular pattern, do things in triangles, and I find all my scans. Like I said, this is a grade 1. I don't even have batteries to it, so if I die, this is not gonna be cool. That's why I'm riding so close to the ship. Cool. Been a lone wolf forever, but be nice. Made 3 billion mark yesterday. Wow, nice. Good job, dude. 3 billion mark? What do you mean 3 billion credits? Are you German? Because we got Simon who's German, we got Pazuzu who's German, so 3 billion mark. You must be old school. I remember marks. I used to have a friend in well, I had a friend in Offenbach in Frankfurt am Main, and when I go there, she would say, "Hey, don't trade in the she didn't want me to go to the bank to swap money. She'd want to give me the marks and she'd want the dollars. You know. So it's cool for me. Stayed over her house, ate German food. Fucking great. I love German food. It sticks to your ribs. You don't feel hungry after you eat it. Not like Chinese food. I live in Shanghai right now, so, and I'm married to a Chinese woman, so I'm not being. Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm old. Credit mark, okay. Marks were great. Yeah, I used to go to Frankfurt and Offenbach and all that area over there. I traveled a bit in Europe. Germany is one of my favorite countries. Oh, look at that. Ooh, hello. No strat yet. What the hell? That'll tell you, Simon, how old I am. Vintage, very good, Secure Tom. Vintage. We're Gen Xers, dude. Don't fuck with us. Look at this color, man. That's nice. Fungoida stabitus. Look at that sweet thing. Wow. So you remember the mark. Why can't I find landing? Jesus. Come on. Yeah, I was born here and have never held any marks. I grew up with the euro. Well, it's your history. You should know something about your history. I think all of the European countries did better when it was not a euro, but a mark, a franc, a pound. Because I think the euro actually eliminated jobs. Getting it under one currency. You're right about Germany. I was stationed in Heidelberg for 3 years. Best tour of my career. I love Germany, dude. I fucking loved it. I loved it. And the women are beautiful. The German language is so fucking sexy. And in the southern part of the country, it was untouched by the war, and so like they still got the castles and the villages and all. Oh man, fucking A. And the food, the breakfast, just the breakfast, dude. Oh my god, just the breakfast. Now I know where we get it in the States, because like we are big on breakfast in the States. I am a Montreal boy. Yeah, it's okay. Montreal's good. Where are the goddamn tubist things? Well, I think that the euro actually killed jobs, so by consolidating all the economies in the euro, it killed jobs. So I think it would have been, you know, it's not isolationism to be separate. It's good. It maintains cultural integrity and now I remember my friend doing better. She was doing a lot better back then than now. So that's just a thought. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Where the hell are the two more? No more tubers. Lucky that I found strats. Let's go up in the air and see if there's any tubers. Usually you can see them. They're like a big forest of tubers. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not gonna explain it now, dude. I'm not gonna do an economic class. But it does. It does. Just like when we have the World Trade Organization, just like when they have deals, when they try to consolidate systems in countries, usually the jobs go from higher paying people to lower paying people. No, I'm doing exploration, but I'm trying to find these freaking plants and I can't find them. They should be here. Can't see any of them. There was that one patch and that's it. There's osseous. Shit, I can't find it. Okay, I'm gonna go in space and get it. Cause
Landing gear retracted.
Cause this way it's gonna be bad. It's sometimes bugged. In only one place. Come on.
Frameshift drive.
Cause I have to finish the scan to scan something else.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Strat, does it ball, Funguida. What did I scan? Did I scan fungoida? Bacterium fungoida. We'll see a strat. Toxic. Oh, it's bacteria. It's not bacteria. It's fungoida. Okay, it's fungoida. No wonder. Look at the locations. It's just isolated. Fungoida tubus or something like that.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's slow down. Damn it. Again, I did it. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I guess. I actually like multi-purpose ships. I was able to turn the Caspian Explorer to a Caspian Destroyer. Now it's a Suntil runner. Yesterday I made it a cargo runner. I got 500 tons of cargo in it. And it has a range of 1100 light years without fueling. So I like ships that you can do multiple things with. When you limit it to one part of the game, one part of gameplay, you play that for a little bit, then you go back to your old ship. So it's, in my opinion, they should have not put in the dedicated slots for the passenger cabins. They should have just left them out. Okay. Let's see if I can find these guys.
Landing gear deployed.
Here we go. Here we are. Dude, I don't know what the names are. Do you think I know the names? I barely speak English. I didn't know German language, and I didn't know the name of the food that was being served. I like Vita Schnitzel, that's for sure. I ate a lot of sausages. A lot of meat. You guys are meat eaters, man. I love you. How you want me to recommend German food from a time I went, like, I think 30 years ago? The last time I visited my friend. We still talk, but I haven't visited her because she's not doing well. Okay, so I need to get the stratum, and I don't think I'll find stratum here. I'm not German. Ask Pazuzu. Ask anybody else who's German. Okay, that's that. What do you like to eat? That's what you make to eat. What do you like to eat? There's nothing down here. Oh, look at this. Nice canyon. This game really kicks ass for with the graphics, man. It does. Okay, there's nothing up here. I gotta go back up and come down again.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm yeah bitte. Yeah, dude. I know that. Yeah, German beer. Oh my God, German beer. Oh, God. Stop it, please. I'm gaining like a pound every time I read chat. Yeah, pasta for the 15th of this. Are you Italian? Why are you eating pasta? Just make yourself a schnitzel. See you, Ron. See you. Take care, buddy.
Warning. Freight drive operating beyond safety limits.
See, I like when people come in and out of chat. They say things. I like when people say things in chat. Even if they say fuck you or something like that, it doesn't matter to me. You know. Alright, this strat. Let's go back down on strat. I mentioned that I'm broke as fuck. Well, it doesn't take a lot of meat to make a schnitzel, man. You can even make it with vegetables.
Light engaged.
Like an eggplant or something. What spaghetti? I make my own sauce, actually. I never buy sauce. It's too expensive to buy sauce at the store. You can buy a bunch of tomatoes and make your own sauce. It's a lot easier. Same shit. You put parsley, put some salt, put some garlic, onion, then you got sauce. And it's better. Oh, okay, so when I said it was better back then, okay. Alright, let's find some strat and finish up this system. And here's some strat right there. And the bacterium.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Kebab is €9.5. Jesus Christ. You can, for that kind of money, you can make your own kebab. How about chicken? 500 grams of chicken. Chicken's got to be the cheapest meat in your country. You can make a schnitzel with chicken. You take a breast, you cut into like 4 pieces, then you hammer it down flat. Okay, you put eggs in one bowl and some flour in another bowl. Just dip the chicken in the eggs. put some some seasoning in the eggs, and then dip it in the eggs first, then the flour, and then fucking fry. You can make 4 You can make 4 chicken schnitzel with 1 breast. 1 breast. That's all you need, Simon. 1 breast. I cook for my daughter, so usually I cook Chinese. But now she doesn't like Chinese, so I have to cook. She got into Texas food like chili, burritos, fuck, tacos. It was like for a whole 3 months. There was nothing but, I want this, I want this. Yeah, just 1 piece of breast. 1 breast you can cut up into 4 pieces, then you bang it down flat. Take 2 eggs, beat them, put some pepper and salt in it, and then put some flour in another bowl. So you need 2 bowls, 1 with eggs, 1 with flour. Then dip the chicken in the flour. Dip the egged chicken in dip the chicken in the egg first. Then flour it. Then put it in a frying pan and fry it. Boom, you're done. Turn it over to its golden brown. And you got yourself 4 fucking schnitzels, and it's probably cheaper than going out to eat. I hate restaurants and the fucking prices they charge. It's obsessive. What the hell is that? Wait a minute. What is that? What the hell, that green one? I've never seen that before. Let's see. Yeah, 1 potato could make you loads of French fries. You don't need to do fucking anything. You don't need to go get French fries from the store. 2 potatoes, you can have a bunch of French fries. So it's like, you just gotta be smart. My wife doesn't cook. She wants to eat out all the time. One time I spent like $2,000 US. $2,000 in fucking eating out. This is an osseous. But what kind of osseous? Okay, let's go get more osseous. I think that was osseous. I didn't pay attention. I was looking at the page. Well, if you have a microwave, just take the potato and throw it in the microwave, like a baked potato. Yeah, Hasselback potatoes. There you go. Look, in this economy, even in the States, the fucking food is ridiculous. If you eat boxed food and you eat out all the time, you're not gonna have any money for yourself. So you gotta learn to cook. You gotta learn to cook. I got 2 girls who just want to fucking gourmet shit all the time. So it's like if I go out to a restaurant and spend $2,000, I'll pull out my nostril hairs. 2001 month, I was like, what the fuck? I counted the money. I'm like, where'd my pocket money go? $2,000. That was insane. Okay, I gotta keep going a little bit. Oh, I did these. I'm looking for the thingies. Yeah, so if you go eating out is not a good thing. You can make your own kebab. Why the fuck are we gonna go to a restaurant and get a kebab from them? You can make your own kebab. If you have a toaster oven, it's easy. You can make your own burgers. You can make your own kebabs. You can make everything. Burgers are fucking easy as hell. I was making burgers when I was 10 years old. So at 24, you don't know how to cook. I'm sorry to say, you need to get a cooking You need to watch cooking channels on YouTube. Because I was cooking hamburgers at 10 years old. My parents were they were immigrants in the States, so they worked their ass off. They worked 12 hours, sometimes 14 hours a week. So I was by myself. I was in the house by myself at 10 years old. So I'd learn to make my own burgers, my own fries. You know, my mom would leave food, but like now I didn't want to eat that shit all the time. Yeah, Tom. God bless you, man. You're a saint. 2 daughters and a wife. That's like 4 women. You have 4 women in your head. Shit. Dude, they're always fighting. Dude. Oh my God. It's like fucking shit. My wife is like a teenager. Okay, one more. Then we get out of here. Oh. That one's too close. You gotta be, for these osseous, you gotta be further apart. There we go. Here's one. Now that's a landing. But you can make your own burgers, and it's better than going to McDonald's. McDonald's, I don't even think that's fucking food. When I was young, dude, McDonald's was awesome. Burger King, they actually sirloined the burgers in an oven. You could see the fucking flames. Now they steam everything. It's retarded. Breast, dude. Didn't I say breast? I said chicken breast. Didn't I say that? Normal wheat, normal flour, dude. The white one. You know, the white one. The one you use all-purpose flour. Very simple. Alright, let me get out of here.
Landing gear retracted.
Let me go to the next system, scan that. Turn that in. My fleet carrier has I added was it Vista Genomics and the cartography, universal cartography. I added that to the ship so I can just turn it in, just in case I blow myself up.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Now I think you make 25% less, but it goes into the ship's credits, and so you can always withdraw that. No, it doesn't go away. Everyone has different flowers. Not just Germans. Everyone. And remember, America is part German, part Irish, part English, part French. Yeah, I'm from New York, dude. Retarded. No, we do. We say retarded. Oh, we say stupid, but nowadays, if you say that to people, they get offended real fast. Even retarded, they get offended. But what do you want? You know. All right, this is done. Okay, we gotta go here, right? PEQ. I did PEQ B35 too. And we gotta go where our fleet carrier is. All right. Retarded. You know, I used to get a slice of pizza. I think it was 50 cents when I was growing up. 50 cents. I think it was less than. It was like a dollar. It was like $5 for a massive pie. The pie was like 3 feet wide. It was a massive pie. All right.
Frameshift drive
And
charging.
Best pizza in my neighborhood, man. Fucking best pizza. Best pizza. Italians. Italian in my neighborhood. They're all Italians, right?
4, 3, 2,
And I grew up in the melting pot, you know? Anything will do? What do you mean, anything will do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't overthink it, Simon. Just make the flour. The white one. Just get the white one. The cheapest one. There you go. Alright, so... I still got 2 jumps.
fuel scooping.
21 bodies? Shit. Well, we're gonna have to scan these. Very simple to make. Very, very simple to make. It's the fastest food I make. Like if my girls are hungry, boom, I'm done in like 15 minutes. The meal is out. Right? So, it's perfect. I got some Danishes today from the bakery.
Warning. Temperature.
Oh, I can't wait to have some. After this stream, I'm gonna have some Danishes. At least one. But I have nothing to down it with. Not even milk. I didn't buy any milk. Shit. Come on, stop fucking. Cool down already. There we go. Let me get out of the heat of the sun. Okay. 21 planets. Like if we can land, and I'd land on geologicals right now. Shoot up some geologicals, get the materials. Seriously, man. Look at that. How'd you like to land on that shit? Volcanic world. Hello, Thargoids. Was that a sun? That's not a sun. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. I was 10 years old making fucking hamburgers, man. Hot dogs, hamburgers. My parents would give me money because they like, and they used to work on the weekend. So on the weekend, it's like Saturday and Sunday, and I was like, my dad would give me $20. Think about it, $20 in the 80s. So I'm like, I didn't want the money, right? So what I would do is I go to a supermarket, buy about $5 of food, $10 of food. You know, like back then you could buy a lot of things with $10, right? Pepper and salt. I said pepper and salt. I don't recommend anything else. Just do pepper and salt. Simple. Keep it simple, dude. Keep it simple. So I would buy like $10 worth of food. It would last me like 3-4 days, right? And then another $10 I'd use in a fucking coin operated arcade machines, right? It was awesome, dude. I would be so good. I'd use 1 quarter for hours. So $10 lasted me the whole weekend, you know, like in the arcade. So there's nothing here, right? No, I just scanned this place. That's it. Let's go. Nice high mineral content world, though. I like the volcanic shit.
Warning.
What am I doing? Yeah, just keep it simple. If you don't have lemon zest, just use salt and pepper. That's it. Just the 2 things. That you're fine.
Drive charging.
He's gonna go out shopping for lemon zest now. He said he's dirt poor. Exactly. Remember? I love Tempest, dude. That was my favorite one. Tempest. Donkey Kong. I spend all day in the arcade.
Fuel scooping complete.
Then I come home. I get the stuff I bought in the supermarket. I make my lunch. Then I go back out again. It was great. Then I started having pizza. And I said, fuck, pizza's great. Because I hadn't had pizza. My parents never bought pizza for me. So pizza was like self-discovered. You know? They were traditional Eastern European families, so they always cooked at home. They never made anything they never went to restaurants. So my mom would make her own sausages, her own soups. It was just fucking awesome. But then I do my own stuff. At 10 years old, man. Now I'm doing Chinese food. I cook better than a Chinese restaurant. My wife says I don't want to go to a restaurant and say you cook better than them. I'm like, it's like fucking A. Elio, sounds familiar. I don't remember. There's a lot of small little family pizzerias in New York, and so the chains wouldn't do very well there. Like you're not gonna see a McDonald's every mile, because you got a lot of independent pizzeria stores, independent families, and the food in it is phenomenal.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then they have the Colombian restaurants. They have the all sorts of, the Indian food, the Pakistani food, the I went to Afghanistan restaurant where I lived. It's like a row of restaurants, and it's like you just go. Every day you can go a different country. Greek restaurant, gyros. Awesome stuff, dude. Melting pot. We're not. Nobody's racist against each other. No one even thought about being racist. No one gives a shit. Just don't fucking tell me what to think and do. That's all. Like I tell you, and this is a fact. Okay, when I was in school, I was part of the zoo crew, right? It was in high school, but they were like misfits. But the leader, he was a fucking genius. The guy had like 200 IQ. Okay, and basically, but we are all like patriots. So one time, this fucking communist guy comes to the high school and starts talking to students. So what we did was we saw that and we were like, what the fuck are you doing? I said, well, I'm trying to spread the good news of communism. Like, are you retarded? It's like, you doing that here? We took him, picked him up by both legs, spread his legs, and poled him. If you don't know what that is, we took him and smashed him into a pole. I said, get the fuck out of here before we kill you. Well, we weren't gonna kill him. We just beat the hell out of him. We didn't like communists. That was my childhood. My friends. Very patriotic. We loved our country. We hated communism. And we loved our friends and people around in our neighborhood. But we weren't a gang. We're just misfits. Man. You couldn't get away with being a communist back in the 80s. And now they got a fucking communist in as a mayor in New York City. I almost had a seizure when that fucking guy became mayor. Are you serious? He's a mayor. But that was my youth. I love New York style pizza, man. New York style pizza is great, and like there are some locations in New York that are landmarks. Like restaurants. But I like the fresh bakeries they had. Everywhere's a bakery. It's like perfect. See, that's cool. And it's different types of foods, man. So you're trying Russian food, you're trying Indian food, you're trying all sorts of shit. So it's like you don't have time to be racist. Anybody says you're racist, they fucking lost their minds. You respect the people that are feeding you. You respect the people that are next to you. Yeah, we saw no fucking color, dude. We didn't discriminate. You know? Never did. We just fucking kicked ass of the idiots that acted like, you know, communists. They're fucking communists coming to our campus. Get the fuck out of here. In my high school, the Air Force came, the Army came. They used to recruit out of our high school. They had their big, you know, trailers. We were all patriotic. We loved we love our country. But like, don't mess with us. Don't mess with Gen X, man. I was 10 years old cooking for myself, and I was out from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 years old. 8 o'clock in the morning till fucking 8 o'clock at night when my parents used to come home. They didn't know where I was. They used to go out to the window and call me from, you know, the apartments. Daniel, come home. Oh shit, that was funny. They said, dude, you gotta go home. My friends would. I said, yeah, I know. My mom's probably making dinner.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
But they would leave me home all day. You know, like latchkey kids. Do you remember that commercial, Tom? It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? You don't have that nowadays. If your kids are out till 10 o'clock at night, you'd be arrested. Nowadays.
Operating beyond safety limits.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Warning. Taking heat damage.
That was our upbringing, man. Yeah, literally we'd be playing in the park till 10 o'clock at night. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know? And then remember you know, like the TV ended. We didn't have 1,000 channels. Remember, TV ended like at 2 in the morning, and then the flag would come up and Star Spangled Banner. Those are different times. Good times. I love my youth. I didn't mind it. Yeah, you're right. I think it moved to 2. I don't remember. I remember it being late though. In New York City. Where you lived in Boston? You said you are you a Boston kid? Do you say Boston? You say retarded? I love Boston, dude. Same group of kids. Grew up by themselves. We played ball. We played stickball. We played handball. We played baseball. In the wintertime, we played football. We had a cemetery that had 2 football-sized fields, empty lot. We jump over the fence and play in the cemetery. We played football. It was awesome, man. Awesome times. We had one massive snowstorm. I was out in my t-shirt and pants playing football. It was awesome. And my mom would be so worried. I come home and I was like beet red. Right? Take a nice hot shower, and after that I'd sleep for 10 hours. It was great. She didn't know where I was. It's fucking snowstorm outside. I went out playing. Oh, Mom, I'm going to football. Okay. Boom, out the door. Nothing. She didn't say she didn't ask me where I was going. If I said I'm going to play in a cemetery, she'd freak out. So I'm playing in a cemetery. Yeah, dude. Different times, different people. But one thing I gotta teach my daughter is how to cook, man. And she's 10 right now, so I need to teach her how to cook. First, I'm gonna teach her pizza, because she really likes pizza. So I think about this summer, I was gonna start, she'll be off from school. She doesn't have to do a lot of homework. So first thing I'm gonna do is teach her how to make pizza. I mean, it's simple as shit. It's not hard to make it. And from that you can learn how to make bread. And from that you can learn how to make biscuits, and then corn muffins and all sorts of things. It's just almost the same process. But she's got to learn how to cook, because if she's going to do what everybody else does and go to restaurants and shit, she's never going to have any money. And she's always going to come and, Papa, I need money. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so let's scan this. Okay. It's a small planet.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Cactoida.
Scan
Ooh,
complete.
Cliptius. That's the one we're looking for, right? Yeah, Clippius margaritas, whatever it is. Margarita? Margaritas. Clippius margaritas. Conca funguita. This is a good planet. I might scan a little bit more, because I like the way these things look. Gonna come in slow. It's a small planet. Look, it's like a little rock. Little asteroid. Has no gravity. I don't even remember what they look like. Clippius. If I think, yeah, here they go. They look like, ah, that's right. They look like little balls, little round balls. Yeah, it's good to know that we're both Gen Xers, Tom. Look at that. That's awesome. I got more stuff down there. Those are rocks, though. Like little baby hatchlings there. There you go. Sometimes you don't need to go too far. I think this one's one of those. They're pretty close together. And this is a very, very small planet. So the gravity is like non-existent. Now there should be some in this direction. Yeah, right there. See? Triangle. I love growing up in the 80s in New York. It was good. It was good fun. See, when I was in New York, I didn't think that the Colombian restaurant or Indian restaurant or whatever Pakistani restaurant, Afghanistani restaurant was a race. I just thought it was a restaurant in New York. Okay, and I thought the food was great. I didn't think about the name or the culture or the country it came from. Just, let me try this. I fucking love the food. You know, Greek restaurant. I was like, Greek. Okay, Greek. I didn't think about they're Greek. Or they're from Nigeria. Or they're from, you know, like Morocco. I didn't think about that. We never thought about that. We never thought about the race, you know, when we're growing up. It didn't matter to us. It wasn't important. If you love America, you love the flag, you were patriotic, that's all that matters. North of Boston. That's awesome, dude. Okay, so we got our Calapius, whatever, Maximus. Let's see what else we can find. If we can find anything else, that's okay. What else can we find? Nothing? This clippy, they all shiny, like very nice. Shiny little buggers. Yeah, I don't want to leave money on the table, so I might come back down on the other locations. My carrier's in the system.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Toxic. Oh, bacterium. So there's one spot here. Let's go there. I'm too far away. Alright. First eggs on. Alright, so we're landing here. Let's see. This place has most of it. Gotta watch what I'm doing. There we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, look how pretty. Put the eggs in a bowl and the flour in another bowl. First you dip it into the eggs and then you dip it into the flour. And like make sure both sides are floured and egged. Okay? That's it. Eggs first, flour second. This one's orange. Okay, do we have any more? Let's see. Over there. Should be a cooking channel now. Dragster's cooking channel. Fast food. I make fried rice, fried noodles, or lao mein. That's what they call it in the Chinese restaurant. Chow mein, lao mein. All sorts of things. Beef and broccoli. All the goodies. Some other Chinese dishes that they love here. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, I need another patch, so let's see if we can see one. Should be in this direction. There we go. Triangular pattern. Told you. I've been at this for 3 hours and 37 minutes. Wow. Let's see how much we make. I'm gonna go to ship and turn it in. Ooh, peach. I never had peach before. Ooh, very nice. Okay, there's these. I think these are tubus. What the hell are these things that are in my field of vision there? Come on. Field of view. Here we go. These are funny looking things. Really funny looking things. Cactoida. Cactoida, if I remember, has a pretty short radius, so I should be able to find one pretty close. And that's tussock over there. One thing they gotta change is be able to scan more than one at a time. Seriously. But why can't I have more than one scanner? Let's say I have 3 scanners. Can I have 3 scanners? 2 scanners. How about 2? I got 2 hips. One on one side, one on the other. In this game, I'm only right-handed. I never see my left hand. They should have that. They should be able to scan more than one thing. It's like 3 things. So this way I don't waste time. I'm just gonna go over here, scan these, scan this one. It's a scan by you know, like it should be okay. Let's see here. Oh, look, bacteria in the ground. That's bacteria. Right next to them. That's cool. Alright. I think this is the last scan. I'm going to go to my fleet carrier. Turn it in. And then... turn it in and basically see how much I made on this run. The other night I made 477 million in a couple of days. So that's a good thing. Oh. 447 million. So let's see what I did today. Probably not a lot, but it's okay.
London gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so our fleet carrier is our destination. Our fleet carrier is 42 light seconds, 1,000 light seconds away.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
We can't really use all our fuel, so for boosting, because we're going to run out of fuel. We're going to try.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Main fuel tank low.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. We don't want to run out of fuel. I'll take my Cobra Mark 5 out next time. I said golden brown. You should be fine. Test it with a fork. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna swap ships next time. I totally forgot. That's why I bought a Cobra Mach 5 to make sure I had I had something that can do SEO. So this is the old way. We used to sit there and watch the goddamn screen for hours. I'm almost there anyway. The cartography I didn't turn in yet, so I have all this data even from going down back in the bubble and doing the CG. So let's see how many light years. Codex. You go into Codex. You go Commander, and you go to Stats. And it'll tell you Exploration. How many light years? So total hyperspace distance. Distance travel on foot, distance from start. Only 869 light years? Jesus. I got a long way to go. Distance from start, 869 light years. Shit. What I could do is jump this to the 4200 point and then just work my way back. But I know myself, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna do it. So if I just keep doing this way, I'll make it up. 800, only 800 light years from start. Jeez, man. Yeah, I think my starter, like, soul is how far away. So 846. Yeah. Well, we'll keep on going, right? At least I won't stream most of the time that I'm doing it. I'll just stream once a week. I'll stream some exploration. We can talk about changes in the game, what we'd like to see. Because we wanna tell FDev, hey, look, you guys need to make some changes. If they actually showed some love, they can make $1 billion off the game. Just like Microsoft did with Starfield, which Starfield doesn't even compare. Literally, you got a whole galaxy, man. How many stars? Billion stars? Holy shit. We haven't even begun to explore the whole galaxy. We just make little routes. Here we are. Okay. For 8 years now. I came here when I was 2. We came on vacation to see her father. Her mom died, and so it was like the 1-year anniversary, so they usually have a banquet and shit, and she visited her grave and all that, and we came to see her father, so we stayed a couple of months, and then my wife said, well, I'd really like her to stay a little longer. So 2 months later turned into 4 months, And then she threw out the idea, how about we put Anna in a kindergarten here? Because you're really only working part-time, and you know, I was like investments and doing some consulting work. So I said, yeah, why not? But the problem is in China is like you'd have to, if you don't have we at that time they didn't have a family visa. So if you don't have a family visa, you have to leave the country every 2 months. So I have to go to Japan or go to Hong Kong for a few days and reset the visa. So yeah, I've been here 8 years, man. I started my own business and I decided to stay. And here I am. But I can't wait to go home. I wanted to leave after kindergarten, but we found a great little private school, and they actually have a very good program. So I said, okay, whatever. Let's stay through elementary school. All right, so we got 3 pages. This first one's 15 million. Nice. Thank you. Come on. Trailblazer, yay. Pathfinder. Trailblazer or Pathfinder? Which one's? Come on, dude. But next year is it. She finishes elementary school, and middle school is tailored to have kids pass this high school exam. So it's not a good place for foreigner. It wouldn't be a good place for foreigner. And high school is tailored to get into the university system. They have some programs where you can get your SAT done and all that, but not too good. All right, so let's see what I got on the Vista Genomics. So we got some good money on the. It used to be a lot more. It used to make hundreds of millions with these scans. Not anymore. Not anymore. What did I make? Like 23 million?
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
You know, I'll be honest with you, dude, it's not like the United States. You know, I've been dying to see like scenery and mountains and national parks, and most of the old like structures, the like I'm talking historical structures, they're destroyed. They did a purge. So they're really.
Welcome.
Let's see what I got here.
Yes, our
Hold on.
scientists are keen for new data.
Alright, so last time I got 447 million with 40 scans, right? So 367 million. Read that. That's nice. And it's just today. But I think they keep a little bit. But that's the fleet carrier, so it's still mine. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Another 147. Nice, dude. Nice. Good job. That came out to like 499 for like 400. 147, another 147 more. So it's, yeah, like, that's nice, dude. Very nice.
Thank you for
Okay.
your contribution to our research.
That was really cool. Good times. Alright, so I'm off now. I'm gonna swap ships and kill the stream, guys. So I really thank you for being here this long. If you've been here this long, 4 hours. That was some good money, huh? Did you like that? So right now, let me swap ships. Let me see. Did I don't even remember upgrading the ship. But it doesn't matter, because let's see what the actual jump range is on this ship. It actually doesn't matter. Yeah, 40. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Fly dangerously and stay frosty. 07 Commanders, and I'll see you next time on the Elite Dangerous Daily.